Hello, I hope you are well today. And in today's video, it's just a chit-chat, a discussion, you and me, and mostly me actually. So what I really wanted to tell you and to share with you is that these days, the way we code is irrelevant because we don't code anymore. As a software engineer, it's really into solving the problem, complex problem, being a kind of a product owner, having a vision, but a technical vision. Of course, DevOps and infrastructure and everything related to ECS, EC2, like AWS world and Cloudflare and all of the attacks you could have. I think about DOS attack and similar attack, DDoS. It's very important, and AI cannot solve all of this, but we can always ask AI how, why, and then you give a lot of context. So it's really into the vision, into what needs to be fixed, and then you have to validate by yourself. So when you know, your technical background is good enough, you have the power and the knowledge to validate. But also when you use AI in an excellent way, where you know what's good and where you know that the answer is irrelevant, will not work, or is too complex. Okay, clean code is important, but these days it's efficiency. Even though it's not maybe perfectly clean, it's a bit of duplicated code, AI these days is still coding much better than a junior engineer that was doing a lot of mess in the code base. So don't worry about this. It's really into you and what needs to be fixed and what needs to be built. And if you know exactly, precisely what needs to be built, you know what kind of prompt you have to write. And what's important for the business, for the budget, for the income. Okay, now we need more money. So what kind of feature, what kind of specific areas I need to focus as a software engineer if they want to have more, something more robust. Our API is always down all the time. It's really bad for our reputation. What can be done there? And when you are aware of all of this, you can build also a good team of highly talented and good software engineer, but that can also really master AI tools perfectly well. And that can also, they know very well ML, deep learning, machine learning. That's very important, it's crucial. And then understanding what's important and crucial for the business, for the priorities, and the way, the vision we want to build, and the direction, and what needs to be done now, and the better tools too, because AI, the LLM can tell you what better tools are if, again, you mention a lot of details about the business. And what kind of application needs to be built, then you can ask that too. It's not necessarily about you. You don't need a software architect anymore. But if you have that knowledge, what kind of tools, the best stack for the application, the desired application is even better. It's not crucial, but it's better. So I really suggest you to start putting your head deeply into everything related to AI, using AI, and don't bother on small problems, small things, optimization, because these days, all of this can be fixed in a matter of a day, even less, or even in minutes. So it's really about, okay, the number of tokens, optimization of our model, optimization of our MCP server, how I can architect all of this. I have my MCP server that speaks from a model and then an external application, a database, maybe local, maybe external, and also being really well aware of all kinds of types of security vulnerabilities. And so being really good in cybersecurity, it's also crucial because there are a lot, even tons of new vulnerabilities that will arise, and that is already happening now. Having that knowledge of, okay, I trust the AI, but this is not safe. I don't believe building this kind of architecture will be robust enough for our business. And knowing this will make you last longer in your role, in your position. So it's crucial to know what kind of optimization also when we speak to AI about caching, or maybe here we have to decrease the number of tokens. Here is it a reasoning model? Oh, it is. So of course we don't need temperature. We need like the complexity and what the model needs to know. I want the model to think really deeply, or maybe I don't need a reasoning model because my task is really simple. It's about writing, it's about creativity. So I just prefer to have a simple GPT 4.1, GPT 4.0 model instead of GPT 5 or GPT 0.0 or 1. Yeah, because that's reasoning models. So knowing all of this will also make you superior. I hope this video was helpful. It's like really basics, but it's the basics you have to know. So let me know in comments what you think, like what's your thoughts about it and your opinion, and I can't wait to hear from you.